I'm obviously not home. I've been traveling. So, yeah, everything is like, I'm trying to set up. My kids are hyped because, they're in a new space. Well, they've been here before. It's my mom's house, but I don't even have my sage. Well, let me shake the energy a bit. Ancestors, spirit guides, source energy, please come through and help me relay this message to the best of my ability, regardless of the space that I am in right now, not being my usual space. Okay. Now, I do have a guest in the room. It's my daughter Zuri. So if you hear her singing, that's her stem. And, just enjoy it. My son, however, is out there laughing hysterically at God knows what. So let's get started. Let me get the rest of my cards. Okay. I would turn the camera up, but this is so difficult. I either gotta have the camera down or up because I don't have my usual stand with me. So we're just gonna make it work. Now, what I want to do, and this is kind of in depth, so I don't know how long this is going to go. Hopefully not over 30 minutes to an hour, but I want to give you guys a full idea of what to expect for the next few days. This full moon energy has been off the hook, bringing a lot of changes, a lot of realizations, and I got this beautiful stone. You can't even see it, but anyway, Zuri, if you're gonna sing, that's not gonna work. Yeah, now I don't mind her making her sounds here and there, but we're not gonna have a full chorus going on in the background. So Zuri, if you're gonna sing, you gotta sing quiet or you gotta sing in the other room. Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm gonna start off by checking the vibe. Let's check your vibe. Let me see. Hey, Aminata. Yeah, I got my sore body up this morning and I said I've been neglecting. I haven't done my read. I was supposed to do on Sunday for the full moon. So I was dancing the whole time. Now my body is like, sit your ass down. And so that's what I'm doing. I was thinking about teaching, but I don't know. Everybody wants me to do a class, but I don't feel prepared. So maybe next time I come back. But it was nice getting my feet wet again. I felt like I have not been in a class in 100 years. Oh, thank you. I was forced to be in the front line twice yesterday against my will. Yeah, so, but I guess I needed it. It was a great confidence booster, to know, okay, I still got it. I still can hang, but it's a lot of young folk in class. And I said, let the next generation lead. But no, New York, you're not having that. You're not from New York. You're not representing. So I was pushed into the front first by Yusuf and then the Mali class with Janeba. That was the class pushed me into the front for that. And that was against my will because I did not feel very strong in Malian style. I haven't been doing it in a while. So, but it was okay. Thank you, though. That makes me feel better. All right, let me check the vibe. Let's see how everybody's feeling. Whenever you see the reading is when you're supposed to see this. So remember that. Also, if you're new here and you happen upon this reading, please remember to subscribe to the channel so I could continue to give free readings. I don't know what's going on with my son out there. He's been laughing hysterically for the last few minutes. I have no idea. Usually does that when he's sleepy, but today it seems to just be random. So let's see the vibe of the collective. What energy are y'all in? Okay, we have a pink energy, compassion, love, vulnerable, gentle, beautiful. So maybe there's a vibe of feeling more open to love, letting love in, being more vulnerable around this time, feeling beautiful, like really, really starting to see your natural beauty and having more compassion, not just for other people, but for ourselves. And I think that's a major message. Okay, what other vibes we got going on? Brown, nature, earth, healing, roots, and tree folk, grounded. So everybody's starting to spend a little bit more time outside. I'm feeling you're getting a little bit more grounded and feeling more connected to earth and actually using the earth to heal. So maybe some of you are making teas or using more herbs, using more organic foods. It's just an energy of feeling more nature based. All right. You cannot play that guitar while I'm doing this. Sorry. Lord. See, in my usual setup, I can lock my room. My mother's room has no locks, so they're just in and out. Okay. Another vibe I'm getting. All right, there may be a need to recharge. Some of us may be feeling low energy. I'm actually in the middle with that. Like, my energy feels high, but my body is saying chill. So I don't know how everyone's feeling. Maybe you're feeling low energy mentally. You're not really feeling like thinking about things too much. And that's not a problem when you're in a pink vibe, which is where you should be feeling things more rather than in your head. But watch your energy. To get this card, it means that something is draining you. And maybe you don't know what it is exactly. Hopefully we can find out. Okay, and also a lot of you are feeling more connected to source energy, to God, and connected to your higher self with this gold card coming through. When you get a gold energy, you're really, really now connected to your inner light, starting to see your self-worth, and also starting to have a tighter bond with God. Maybe you're praying more, maybe you're showing gratitude more and things like that, but that's the energy that's coming through. And lastly, on the bottom of the deck, which is what we don't see really, is there's a tower energy, a gray vibe. So maybe people might see vibrant pink, brown, gold vibes and get that God-loving nature-like energy around you. People can feel when your energy is low because that wasn't at the bottom. So this is something people can see, like, okay, you're getting tired or you need to rest. But what they don't see is that you're completing cycles right now. When you have gray in your energy, you're working on karmic debts and connections. So you're learning to trust God, that certain things you just cannot control. You're learning to realize that big changes are coming and it's going to be the end to certain things that you no longer need in your energy. So this card comes with like a tower energy. And tower energy is when God steps in and knocks down something that we thought was stable and sturdy, or we knew was not stable and sturdy, but we were trying to act like it was all good. And God comes in, knocks that down so that you could start all over again, because what you were building was not stable. It was not something that was for your highest good, which is sometimes a hard truth to accept when you think, you're on the right track. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Let me get this out the way a little. So, I wish my son would stop, but I guess at least he's laughing and he's not crying. So, got to look at the positives. And that's something I just heard in my head. So maybe that's a message for the collective as well. Start to see the positive light in even the things that may seem negative, things that may seem like an annoyance or bothersome. Kind of try to look at the lighter side of it as well. Okay, this bad thing is happening, but what's good about it? So that's something I think we need to keep in mind for the next few days. Why is this card up? These cards are facing the wrong way. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so first I want to get I'm using 3 moon card decks to give you an overall collective feel of the vibe of the moon, and then I'm going to do a pick-a-pal. There should be 3 piles to choose from, and that'll give you a more sort of personalized but still general read. Okay, this is just the overall vibe for everybody that's going to see this reading. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So maybe you're finding that around this time you're being asked to do a lot of things and not being offered a lot. It's because you're in a flow right now of giving. As you give, what's the other side of giving is you're going to receive. So they want you right now, your ancestors are coming through, because that's what I really was tapping into today. Ancestors are coming through to say, start to offer your services or things that you can do without expectation, and things will start to come in. So don't worry if you feel like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I don't see anything coming back. Spirit is coming through to say, you will reap the benefits of all that you give. It will come back. It's how karma works anyway. There's no way you could do good or give and not have a return. So this is a time where you need to be more offering than asking. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So there is a need to stop and meditate and pray and pause during these next few days. Okay, really take a moment to stop and breathe. Whenever the ancestors ask you to do that, it means you've been running rampant, like doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, doing that, and not taking a moment to stop and go, okay, breathe. What am I trying to do now? What is my priority? Make a plan is what I'm hearing. All right. We have your hard work is paying off. See, that's exactly what I was saying in the first one. New moon in Capricorn. So you're going to start to see the results of all the stuff that you're doing. These next 5 days, you'll start to realize, okay, I've been busting my behind. I haven't been seeing what I expected, but I'm starting to see that I am in God's favor, and I am starting to reap the benefits of what I've sown. All right, let me get one more from this deck. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So with the full moon in Gemini card coming up, I feel like between May and June, you're going to start to get clarity in things that might have been making you feel like a little muddled in your mind and unfocused. But in these next 5 days, try to really be clear with what it is you need to know. All right, what do you need an answer to? What are you confused about? Could it be a career decision, a relationship, family, a place to live, things like that, friendships and stuff? So they're saying in these next 5 days, you're going to start to gain clarity, but be clear about what it is you want to gain clarity about, okay? Because those answers are coming soon. And I think by May, you're going to start to get clear on things that confused you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay. And this is just a reminder, these next 5 days, really, really, and this is bottom of the deck. So this is energy that's not obvious. This is something you need to do internally. Recognize your worth. Okay. Recognize your worth. What I keep hearing is, you are good enough, but, and there's a but, you are good enough, but you're only as good as you think you are, okay? And some people might say stuff like, oh, you think you're so good, but you're not as great as you think you are. Yes, you are. You're as great as you think you are, because the only way others will see your greatness is if you feel it and see it. So this is confirmation that whether people acknowledge it or not, you are good enough for whatever it is you want to do, okay? And they're stressing that. So it might be a lot of lack of confidence happening with these opportunities that are coming in. You're going to start to see a lot of opportunities coming in. I'm hearing that big time, that are going to test your confidence. In these next 5 days, pay attention, all the way to the 21st of April, you may be getting opportunities that seem too good to be true, or over your head, overwhelming. And you might feel like, oh my God, am I ready for this? Oh my God, can I do this? Oh my God. Now, what Spirit wants you to keep in mind is some of these opportunities are for you to discern, are these opportunities worthy of me? And that came through strong just now. Yes, know that you are good enough for some of these opportunities. They want you to really know that when these opportunities come in, that, yeah, you're worthy. But then you also have to use discernment. All right, is this serving me? Is this serving my better good? Is this stressing me out? Is this worrying me? Does this make me question my self-worth? Does it make me, they really want you to really know your true worth. Know that you are good enough, but also know that you are worthy of great things, and don't settle for bullshit. That's what I'm hearing. Strong. So, very important for this collective to know our worth. That's funny. I mean, not to, because when I was just thinking, when I was saying it in my head, the first thing I thought was the gig or shows. And yeah, really, really, really know that you're good enough. Also, to do your own thing. Like, you don't have to be with other people. Okay? So, please, yes, I think it's very important. Whatever your gut is telling you now, that's the message you're supposed to take from this. Okay. What else we got? Last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. So, this is almost piggybacking off of that. Reveal what needs to be seen is pretty much saying stop holding yourself back and holding back things you want to say, things that you're thinking. Some of the things need to be revealed. Sometimes we are people's karma. Sometimes another person is someone else's karma. Maybe you're a lesson for someone, but it's time. And this card has a lot of light blue in it, which makes me think throat chakra. And with the purple, it gives me crown chakra, which is your speaking, but also being connected to the divine. So know that what you're revealing, or the things that you need to share, or the things that you feel you need to speak up about or do, that you're being guided right now. So have no fear and let it all hang out. Don't be afraid. All right. Attend to the details. Last quarter moon in Virgo. So there is a need to really plan. Like I was saying, these next 5 days, prioritize, plan, and make sure every detail is in place for anything you want to do. Anything where the details are muddled or changing a lot, like with a certain gig I'm thinking of, you need to really use discernment. All right, is this making that light glow? Yes. Let me move it. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius. And I just was saying that before I even pulled out the cards, that the overall message I was getting was to look at negative things and find the positive in them. Don't focus on anything negative in these next 5 days, because manifestation power is strong. So what you're thinking, you can make happen. If you're thinking on the negative a lot, then you're going to be calling that in. Can you stop? You could do that with the piano out the room. Yeah, you can. Anyway, so the positive in this negative right now with this kid in this room is that she's not screaming or crying. So, that's a positive. So that's pretty much just saying, no matter what comes your way, focus on the positive stuff that's coming in or that you already have, and show appreciation. I'm hearing that too. When you pray, don't pray just to ask, pray to give thanks as well. Okay. And honor your feelings, which goes right along with that reveal what needs to be seen. First quarter moon in Pisces. It's time to honor how you really feel about things. All right. No more hiding it. No more second guessing it. No more in your head. Go straight from your heart and let it come out through your mouth. Whatever you got to say, whatever you're feeling. In these next 5 days, you might just feel pushed to very much honor how you feel. But that's what they want right now. They're saying in this time, it's to go from the heart, not in your mind, not be in your head too much. Express how you feel, honor how you feel. Don't beat yourself up for feeling a certain way either. All right? Regardless of how it affects other people. And on the bottom of the deck, it's a lot with emotions. Last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. So it's a lot with feeling. You're being told these next 5 days, there is a need for some kind of emotional release. You really, really need to honor how you feel about things. You really need to reveal what you need to let out. And you really, really need to work through your feelings. Just honor them, acknowledge them, accept them, and work through them. This person is like, in the picture, is holding a light in their hand. It just gives me the feeling of someone who is like in tune with their feelings. They're in tune with it. I don't know why it just gave me that feeling. So it just makes me think, get connected and in tune with your feelings to the point where they're a major extension to who you are. You need to get out the room. Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. So look, I focused on the positive, and now my little noisemaker left. So yeah, there is, in the next 5 days, you will be pushed to honor your feelings. And that's the overall I got from this deck. Honor your feelings, express them, speak your truth, but stay connected to divine energy. That way it's not coming from a place of animosity and it won't be taken the wrong way. All right, then I'm going to go to your pals. This is last little message. It's usually an affirmation from my Moon Magic deck. Let's see what card. Okay, we got 2. So the first one, this is the picture, and the back of the card says, life is conspiring for me. Last quarter moon. Life is conspiring for me. So you need to be in a flow where you feel like everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for your benefit. Life, the universe, everything is in flow with you. All right. And if you have doubts about that, then you need to affirm, life is conspiring for me. Everything is always working out for me. That's my favorite affirmation from Abraham Hicks. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And even when it's not working out for me, it's working out for me. And that means even when something's not going the way I want it to go, it is going the way I want it to go, because it's working out the way it needs to work out for me. You know, I said that confusingly, but you get my point. This is the second affirmation, and it says, gratefully, I surrender my struggle. Gratefully, I surrender my struggle. So whatever you are struggling against or with in your mind, in your heart, they're saying surrender it to God. It's time to let it go. Let God, let your ancestors, whatever gods you believe in, let them carry the burden of your struggle while you focus more on how you feel and expressing that and revealing that, what you need, what are your priorities. That's where your focus needs to be. So now I'm going to do a pick a card. I don't have the pile set up, so you're literally going to be getting shuffled live and direct. So I will be fully connected to the energy of those that are going to see this. Now what I want to do is, I'm probably going to turn the camera up. I feel like I look like a washed up mess. So I still look washed up in the face, I guess, from hanging out last night too. I did go out after for my birthday, and I haven't drunk in a while, and I drank, and they made that margarita so strong I didn't need no more. So yeah, I'm feeling a little still recuperating from that, but I think it'd be easier, because I got to put all these cards out on the table. It might be a little easier for me to just turn the camera up. Words. So give me one moment. Trying to get all these cards out. I got zodiac moon cards that want to come through. So, and then I will show you your choices to choose your pal. Oh, hold on. Raw. Yeah, I'm not feeling cute. Okay. If I could get some good lighting. My mother collects dolls, by the way. So don't be creeped out if you see little antique dolls in the distance. I'm trying to get rid of the light glare. Let me just turn on the room light. That might help. Give me 1 minute. I will be back. See if that did the trick a little something. All right. Maybe. It's a little better. Still gonna see these lights. And that's because my phone is cracked up. Don't think I got spirits floating around me. I probably do, but not like this. All in my face and on my face. Okay. It's probably the best I'm gonna get. You're gonna have to see the creepy dolls, sorry. Let me move over. I was trying to use the window as my backdrop and not these creepy dolls back here. We call them creepy because they look real. Okay, so you have 3 piles to choose from, and I have some new stones and crystals, so I'm going to use those in the read. So the first one you could choose from, this will be for group A. Well, group 1, A. So if you feel an attraction to this stone, this crystal here, select pile 1. All right, the second stone to choose from is this stone here. This is pile 2. So if you feel attracted to this crystal or the number 2, then that's your reading. And lastly, oops. Oops. Okay. This is pile 3. Just trying to get the stupid rope out the way. Okay. Wow, it's like my son got extra loud now. Anyway, if you feel attracted to this crystal or the number 3, then that is your reading. So take a minute to think about it. If you want to claim it in the comments, you can put 1, 2, or 3, or you don't, but sometimes it's good to put it out into the universe. It might connect you more to the energy of that reading. All right. So I think I'm going to go in the order that the cards are sitting in front of me, except Rumi message is going to be last. So the first card, and I want to block the creepy dolls. The first card for pile 1. If you chose pile 1, I'm using my old deck. I haven't pulled this out in eons. It's one of my homemade decks. But if you felt attracted to the number 1 or this crystal here, this crystal is called let me say it right, lepidolite. Okay? So if you felt attracted to lepidolite, it's a stone of transition. All right? It can help you through difficult times. It relieves emotional suffering. It promotes enjoyment of being in the present. And it can bring like tranquility to your life. So if you chose this stone, I feel like you're going through a major change. Don't be worried. This change is coming to bring balance and more peaceful energy into your life. Maybe you've been feeling emotionally stifled or needing to release a lot of feelings and emotions. This crystal here, lepidolite, helps with that. Okay? So, let's continue. Hold on, I'm gonna have to tell him to stop. That's just too loud. 1 minute. Yeah. Too loud. Wow. And I'm thinking he's right outside my room door. He's all the way in the front room, that loud. All right, so let's go. So your first messages are coming from my channeled messages deck. I saw solar plexus chakra go by really quick, so maybe you're having issues with self-worth and confidence. Maybe somebody you're dealing with is making you doubt yourself, but you're going through a big change now. I'm feeling with pile 1, where I feel like the change is really happening within you. Maybe you're deciding now, I'm not going to bite my tongue anymore. I'm not going to accept the okie doke. I'm going to speak up and speak out for what I feel is worthy of me. And you're being helped with this change. First message, let the past go. It's either people from your past or things that have happened in your past that are affecting you now. Okay? It's time to release your past and move forward. All right, that's going to help you. Well, that's pretty much letting you know you are going through a transition. Love is in the air. Take a whiff. So some of you that chose pile 1, if this resonates with you, there is a interest in your life, maybe a new love interest, or something coming in, and they're just saying it's around you. Or maybe you got people that are admiring you and you don't realize it. Love is in the air. They're saying take a moment and check out the energy of people around you, and you'll start to realize that maybe there are people that are crushing on you, or people that are watching you, or maybe somebody that's been trying to get your attention. Because when you get love is in the air, it means there's someone, some kind of energy around you that is like ushering in this vibe of love. All right. And you just need to pause. You're so busy focusing on other things, you're not realizing this. Okay. What else do I have for you, pile 1? I'm going to shuffle this live. This is the Zodiac Moon deck. All right. What other messages for pile 1? Besides this transition they are going through, and that they're being assisted with bringing emotional balance into their lives. Eclipse in Gemini. Rise to challenges as a new path opens. Negotiation. So pretty much confirming that you are going through a transition, but this transition is opening you up to a new path, a new way of being, a new direction to head in. You may find that by coming to this crossroads, you have to negotiate things. That means either your well-being, it could mean contracts, it could mean whatever you need to negotiate to say whether or not you want to do something or go a certain route. But they're saying when a new path does present itself for you, be open to it. All right. It may seem challenging. Open up to it. Okay. It's something in a new opportunity that might scare you, but it's a necessary fear to overcome in order to complete your change, your transition. And lastly, Eclipse in Aries, collaboration, boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Wow, so these were pretty much in sync, okay? So there's going to be partnerships or offers, collaborations. This could be with work or this could be with love. But you need to be prepared. There's going to be a new path opening up for you, and that could be on all levels, relationships or in business. You have to really, really know your worth, okay, before you step into a new relationship or a partnership, okay? But you're going to get offers and opportunities these next 5 days. This read is all about the next 5 days. So be aware of what it is you want prioritized. Plan what it is you want in the next, even for the rest of the year. Plan out how you want to reach these goals so that when something else comes in your path and it just doesn't fit into that plan, you already know. Like, nope, not going that way. Not going that route. Okay? I'm going to do Rumi's message last. Let's see what, this is my Sacred Light Oracle. And I didn't know this is the deck I grabbed because I was really trying to grab my portal cards to see what portals you were opening up. But apparently y'all needed a message from this deck. Sacred Light. Let's see what messages we have. I've been taking 3 from each pile, each deck. So we'll do 3. Dharma Wheel, Karmic Lessons, Peer Pressure, and Moral Codes. So with the Dharma Wheel, you are going through a time of transition. You're clearing karma. You're clearing the past out. And you're stepping into your new future, your new energy, your new vibe. Okay, so with that said, don't look back at the past and hold on to it. Look back at the past and be wise. Use it for wisdom. With the 2 elephants at the top, I feel strength and I feel wisdom. And also feel forging a new path. Don't be afraid to go your own way. Y'all know elephants make the paths in the jungle. They stomp down the trees. They clear the way. And that's what you're being called to do. To just make your way. You know, make your way, stay strong. Energy medicine, sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, and deep rest. So there is a need to recharge and reboot my power ones. Okay, maybe do some energy healing, some visualizations, get some crystals, maybe incense, aromatherapy. I'm seeing big time with scents, okay, and teas. There's a need for you to recharge, but in an energetic sense, okay? Yes, it does say rest, deep rest, but when you're in a deep rest, it usually means try not to do things that are outside of what you want to do. Even in the giving and receiving, give what you want to give, how you want to give, not give because someone's asking you to or forcing you to and you feel obligated. Okay. And lastly, power ones. Wow, I tried to get one, they gave me two more for you. Light seeker, light quest, visionary, mental strength, and resilience. So with the elephants, I already felt like you're very resilient, you're very strong. But with light seeker, light quest, visionary, mental strength, you do have a lot of light energy, meaning the visions, the thoughts you get are being guided or sent to you. So you might get ideas that seem like out of the box. And Spirit is saying, no, it's because you've been seeking the light. You've been seeking divine answers. You want to understand God. You want to understand the universe. You want to understand how to manifest. And you being a light seeker right now is great, is where you need to be. In your visionary energy, on your light quest, seeking out the answers that will fulfill you spiritually. And the last one you have is energy attachments. A lot with your energy, power one. It says energy exchange, negative influences, and self-sabotage. So be wary of who you exchange energy with. You may have people around you who are around you to like just feed off of your vibe, feed off your energy, feed off of what you can bring to the table. And you might have to cut some cords, release some people. I'm hearing that hardcore, because you have some negative influences around you. My power ones, there may be people in your circle who do not serve a good purpose. And I keep hearing people. So be aware of who you keep around you. What are they constantly saying to you? Are they bringing you up? Or are they always tearing you down? Or do they make you question yourself? These are the people that you need to be like, okay, you're not healthy for me. All right. And also, collective, if you feel connected to any of these, I would say listen to them all, then take the one that resonates the most with you. This is my golden tickets. Yeah, that's why I was saying just go with the flow, because you might find a message in everything. Hey, Monique, you might find a message for you in each pile. Maybe they're just giving me a message in each pile, and they're like, take what resonates. So let me see your golden ticket, my power ones. Angel number 4114. So when I'm done, go to Google, put in 4114 angel number, and you'll get a message. An extra message, okay? But they're telling you now, power one, your energy. Protect your energy. Crystals and angels. They're letting you know you're protected. Haters tried it, you won. So you might have had some people hating on you, wanting to see you fail, not wanting to see you do well. But you have, this symbol here is a ancient geometric symbol for being one with God. And this X here, when I put it there, it was a block saying you got the divine with you, and God is nipping out anything that's not serving you. So they want you to protect your energy by calling on your angels and possibly getting crystals, that you feel attracted to. But they're letting you know that you're being protected. Somebody did try to hate on you, send you some nasty energy, but it says you won. So yeah, I mean, this may be something for you, because you actually did go through something where it's like somebody was giving you hate, but you came out on top. They're saying just know that you won that battle against that negative energy. So that's what I got for my power ones. Oh, sorry. Message from the Rumi Oracle. I always got to wrap it up with a nice little message from Rumi. Let's see. What do you want to say for group one? Nope. Okay. So this is your picture. Oh, I got it upside down because I never pulled this card before. It says, Celestial Rose of Ma. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. A spiritual gift is on its way to you. This gift signifies the close of a period of suffering. A time of a new opportunity is opening as a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world. Let the past go and become fully available to the present moment, for this is a gift worth having. And if that didn't tie everything right up, your first card was let the past go. So wow, that was a complete, that gave me a chill. Rumi usually wraps up the whole reading. That's why I like to pull out the Rumi Oracle cards. Those that are into knowing what decks I'm using, this is the box for the Rumi Oracle. R-U-M-I, not Rumi like your roommate, but Ascended Master Rumi. Okay, which connects you to Christ-like energy as well. All right, pal, group 1. That was deep and interesting. Let's see what number 2 brings. If you were attracted to this stone, this is orange calcite, raw, in the raw, not shined up and blitzed and glamored. What this does is it activates your sacral chakra. It gets your creative energy going, it gets your sexual energy going, and it gives you the energy to have no fear in expressing them, standing in your truth. This is what I want to create, and I don't care what anybody thinks. This is how I express myself on a sexual level, and I'm going to stand in it. And also will help give you added energy when you're feeling drained. All right, I carried this all weekend. All weekend. At one point, I was in class holding it. It's a really good stone for making you feel confident in how you express yourself on a more physical, more so than expressing yourself from the throat chakra, but just standing in your truth. Okay, and maybe that's what's needed for this group that chose 2. All right, let's get your first message. Well, I'm surprised. Let me not even speak it up, because I was going to say nobody opened this door. But whenever you say that, then it happens. So I take that back. Let me just shut up and finish my reading, right? All right. Now, I'll probably put up a pick-a-pile later on this week. It depends on how I feel, because I do have to do a lot of one-on-one readings this week. All right, this group, first thing I'm seeing, first thing that caught my eye when I split the deck, it said something about, they just took it out of my mind. They said, no, that wasn't for you. All right, so I'm not going to say what it was, because I was trying to remember, and it just went blank. So maybe I split the deck, and that wasn't really a message for you guys. All right. Oh, I was reading the wrong side, because this was there too, but I didn't read it. So there is a need for you to become more vulnerable and transparent. Maybe you're shying away from letting your feelings show, and there's a need for you to be a little bit more transparent with how you feel and who you really are. Okay. This is a special one. So either you have found a new job or a new love interest or something you're not sure of, and Spirit is coming through to say they want you to affirm, I deserve the best, and the best is coming to me now. Trusting is not easy, but I'm healing. My higher self tells me to keep this one around for a while. So either there's somebody that you might have been looking at and thinking about, I don't know if I'm feeling them. They're saying, keep them around a little longer. They might be okay. Or they're around for a reason. And if it's a career move or something that you might have been questioning, they're saying there's a reason why you were put in that predicament, and hang around a little bit longer just to see. You know, it might be something special that comes out of it. Okay. Time for a little steam session. So group 2, y'all might want to go through my YouTube videos and find one of them where I'm doing a soul transforming energy and movement session. But they're saying you need to get in alignment. Maybe some of your chakras are being thrown off. Okay. And lastly, tend to your child or children, or you will have some in your care soon. This comes straight from your ancestors. It's traced in red. They want you to either work with kids. You might have some work to do with children, or you have your own kids, and they're saying there's a need to really tend to them, to really focus on their needs. And what I'm hearing as well with that is not so much focusing on doing things with them. Even if you end up working with kids, I'm hearing the focus right now should be on what's going on in here. So talk to them. Find out what they're feeling, what's going on in here, you know. And that's what I'm hearing. All right. So even kids that you work with, they want you to start to dig deep. All right. And if you don't have them in your care yet, they're coming. Okay. Let's see what else we got for you from the Zodiac Moon. Also, it's a chance of having children too. So be aware of that. If you don't want none, then you know what to do to prevent that. Okay. What else we got coming through? Let me shuffle this a little better. Sun in Taurus, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. If you want your finances to improve, you have to know your worth. So what I'm getting from this in these next 5 days, my pal number twos, the more you know your worth, the more money you'll make, the more opportunities that are going to come in. The less that you honor your worth, the less money you're going to see. So that was a financial card right there. Heads up. Know your worth. Don't accept less than what you're worth is what I'm hearing too. You know. Yes. It's like be practical, but at the same time, don't sell yourself short. All right. You got Eclipse in Aries is back. So the collective, we have a lot to do with partnerships. That's coming up big. Working with other people or getting into relationships. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise, and collaboration is a theme for the next 5 days. So if you are concerned with this issue, working with other people, maybe you're concerned with the people you may be working with, that first message was boost self-worth in your finances. So maybe these people are not paying you your worth. Maybe they say things that make you feel like you're not worthy, and they're saying that you need to really look and see where you're compromising too much, I'm hearing as well. But there is a need to collaborate. Maybe you're not in the right collaboration right now, and it's making you question yourself. Okay? So look at who you're working with, who you're keeping around you, and if you need to change, switch up partnerships and collaborations, then do that. And lastly, you got focus on your home and love. Sun in Cancer. That's all about the month of July. So these next 5 days, you're kind of preparing yourself for this shift. I feel like some of you are going to get a new home, a new love relationship. Something's coming, and it's going to make its peak in June, July. June, July, you'll start to see like, oh, wow, this is manifesting. But right now, you have to focus on that. All right, I got to close the door because my son is loud again. Give me 1 second. Sorry for the interruptions. And I'm back. All right. So yeah, very, very much so for the next 5 days, really, really focus on what it is you want. If you want to move, you want a home, focus your energy on that. But I see, yeah, they're literally telling you focus on home and love. Okay. All right. And that is Sun in Cancer. A lot of red, fiery energy here with these last 2 cards. So I'm feeling root chakra, sacral chakra. Okay. There's a need for you to ground your energy, connect to your ancestors, be fearless is what I'm hearing. With root chakra, you want to be fearless. You want to feel strong because that's your root. That's what you're growing. You're stemming from. And if your root chakra is thrown off, then your other energy is kind of thrown off. And yeah, I'm feeling like there's just a need for that. And to also express yourself the way you want to, creatively, sexually, And then confidence with this bright yellow sun in the background just makes me think solar plexus. Even your first card has this glare, this sun in Taurus. So this is May, June energy. So between, it looks like the months of May all the way to July are going, the beginning of July are going to be very important for you when it comes to teamwork, collaborations, relationships, shifting your home, fixing your home, and also your finances. All right, and your self-worth. Okay. Close the door. All right. So let's see what other messages we got for pile 2. You might want to get some orange calcite too. You could get it on Amazon. I think like $6 or something like that. But yeah, I'm hearing it strong. They said that would be a great crystal. A great crystal to help with just creative expression, especially I'm hearing. If you're feeling stifled creatively. Okay. I'll take these 3. First one. Spirit guides. Looking for signs, philosophical discussion, and supervision. So you're going to be getting signs. Signs all around you. When you have a gut like, oh, I think that was a message for me. Listen to it, okay? Your spirit guides are working with you really hardcore to help you balance out things. I see the yin and yang symbol and also the hands like moving the eyes. It's like visions are going to be coming to you. Maybe signs, maybe things that are going to make you... Oops, I'm sorry. I just knocked something over. Things that are going to make you question, like, is that a sign? Why do I keep seeing that? Why do I keep seeing this animal? Why do I keep seeing these numbers? Why do I keep, hearing the same phrase? Your spirit guides are trying to give you messages, and they want you to go within. See how her eyes are closed with the light is shining above her, and then her throat chakra has the yin and yang symbol over it. So there is a need for you to balance out your connect to the divine, to your intuition, and your throat, being able to communicate your vision and what you are, the messages you're getting and the signs that you're seeing, and interpreting it so that it works for your life and it works for you. I feel like the veil is being lifted for you, pile 2s. If at one point you didn't feel spiritually connected, these next 5 days, you're going to be getting all sorts of signs that your spirit guides are there. We have language of light, rediscovery, humble wanderer, and communication. A lot with the throat chakra, my group 2s. So you're going to be really connecting in the next 5 days intuitively and to your crown chakra, which is also connecting to source. So there's a need for you to be able to understand the signs and the symbols and the things you're seeing, because they're messages for you. And they're also going to help you get your point of view across, I'm hearing, or it's like it'll help you humble yourself and communicate from a humble place. Maybe the people you need to talk to or the things you need to do, you have to have a lot of confidence, and there's a part of you that fears that people will see it as conceit or arrogance. And they're saying, just go within and connect to God and let God lead. Speak from that energy. Speak from like Christ-like energy, no matter your religion, All right. And lastly, I love this picture and I love this angel. Archangel Michael is here. That is my boy. And I'm so happy that in this deck, he's actually depicted as a man of color, because I usually always see him drawn as, European. Here, he is not that. This is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael has rocked with me since I was born. This Archangel is very powerful and strong, and coming up in pile 2, if this is the pile you chose, this angel is working with you to help protect you from those that don't mean you well and help you disconnect. Archangel is Michael is very, very powerful when you want to cut someone's energy, like they're in your energy, they're attaching themselves to it and you can't get rid of it. You're always thinking about them. They're always pulling on your energy, messaging you, calling you, whatever the case may be, and it's a drain. Archangel Michael will cut that cord. All you got to do is ask and then go within and meditate on it. But he's also coming through to let you know, because he's a warrior. He's always depicted with a sword. This is the first time I'm actually looking and they don't have a sword in this picture for him. But he's the heart of a warrior. And that is also reflected in those that he chooses to guide and protect. You also have the heart of a warrior. You have his divine protection, and you need to look for synchronicities, okay? That's the message of this card. You need to look for the synchronicities in things because they're not coincidental, okay? And I think that was the 3 messages. Yes. Last but not least, well, not last because I got to do Rumi. Your golden ticket. Remember to write down the angel number. You could take down all of them. There'll be a message probably different for everybody when you Google it. Because it's going to suggest to you whatever on your feed is most popular. Or I don't even know how it does it. Because sometimes some people get one message and some get the other. So if you feel like it, you can always come back here and leave a comment as to what your angel message was. Golden ticket number 1259 is your angel number, group 2. And your message is, let nature recharge your energy. I don't know if you'll be able to see these words. Let nature recharge your energy. There's a need for you to get out. This seems to be a collective read, I swear, because we already were told this with the moon overall collective reading was that we needed to go into nature, connect to Mama Earth, maybe eat more organically, drink more herbal teas, whatever the case may be. That is the healing you need right now. You need to really, really get connected to nature, okay? And let's get a last message from my pal twos from Rumi Oracle.
Let's jam later.
Can you stop? This girl has a guitar, right, that makes sounds. She literally came into this room to decide to play with it when there are 2 other spaces she could be in right now. So I don't know what that's about. I try to look at everything synchronicity, like what is that telling me? She keeps coming in here, keeps doing that. So maybe I should listen to the lyrics that are coming out the guitar. Maybe it's a message. All right, let's get a Rumi card for group 2. I'll take this one. Wow, interesting. It says from nothing to everything. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Interesting. Sometimes you are asked to surrender a fantasy because reality is knocking at your door. It is a divine paradox that reality may deliver what you have been fantasizing about, but in an unexpected form. The divine knows how it will work best. Oh my Lord, she's gonna have to go. Let go with trust in your heart. The divine is guiding you from fantasy into the fulfillment of what you have imagined. So maybe you're not seeing the fruits of your labor yet, but that was confirmation that you can literally go from nothing to everything. Just really believe, really become that blank page. Become that blank page. Be willing to start fresh, because that's how you get a new beginning. All right, you have to be willing to let go of things. But the divine, is working with you. So let go of things, but with trust. Trusting that you're going to be okay. All right? And that's what I got for you, pal 2s. Now let me go get this little guitar, and then I will go to pal 3. It's too loud. You want to go play with it? Okay. You want to go play with the guitar? You could come in, but she was loud. Good luck. All right. I hate having to evict kids from the room. I try to let them stay, especially since a card came up to my 10-year children. But that child is tended to. She done had food. She got toys. Christmas gifts that were long that we hadn't gotten to New York to get. So she got a whole lot of things she could do other than be in this room. Let's go to pile 3. All right. So if you were attracted to this crystal, actually, I kind of was looking at it too. This crystal is black tourmaline. If you felt drawn to black tourmaline, there may be a need or a feeling of needing to protect yourself or guard your energy. Black tourmaline, I wear it a lot. I don't have it on today. What am I wearing today? Is this lepidolite? No, this is something else. Oh my God. Labradorite. That's what I have on right now. But dark stones are usually used for protection. And this one I actually wrote down. This stone helps individuals attain higher levels of awareness. It is a purifying stone that deflects and transforms negative energy in individuals and environments. Excellent for dispelling fears and obsessions, emotional stability, and restoring peace. This is connected to the root chakra. So I think this is very interesting that this crystal, I even chose it because it seems to flow right in with what everything's been saying. You have to be willing to let some things go that are no longer serving you. And this crystal helps you like block energies that are not good for you and transform them into something more positive, more light. So if you want to get yourself some, I actually got this in a Whole Foods store. I didn't know they had crystals, but the one in where were we, PA? That one had crystals in it. I guess I don't go into Whole Foods enough to know. But yeah. You might want to get some black tourmaline. It's very good at transmuting negative energy. If anybody's sending you any haterade or whatever vibes, you know, that will return it to sender. Okay. I'm really mad my mother's creepy dolls are making a cameo today, but it's all good. Okay. Let's shuffle. See what else other messages we get for number 3. But yeah, it just seemed like every pile has been resonating. So if you missed any of the earlier piles, you might want to listen to them. And I opened with a collective moon read for everyone. And it seems to be reflected through all these piles, everything that we were told. So let's see what other messages we get. Okay. I'm going to take 3 from this deck too. Oh, I'm going to take 4, they said. All right. This is your message, my pal. 3s. Initial message off jump. These cards I call messages from my spirit guides. So whatever guides are here wanting to give you answers, that's who's coming through. The first thing they want you to do is revamp your look. Get a whole new wardrobe or whatever, or just change your style because you're going places fast. Things are going to start picking up. This is traced in red, so it's an ancestor message. Straight up telling you things are about to shift in your life. Big time, really quick, where you need to really know your brand, what your look is going to be, how you're going to present yourself. This has a lot to do with career, okay? I'm hearing career big time. Second message, let fear be my motivator to shine. So this should be your affirmation, group 3. Fear is my old friend. Fear comes to remind me of my strength. When you feel fear, it's a reminder of how strong you are because it can help you you can use the strength that you used in past times to get through whatever's in front of you. So you can look back at times where you were afraid before, but you made it through. And so fear is like an old friend that comes around to say, remember when you used to be scared? And so you need to take that moment to say, I remember when I was scared to do something or say something, but I got through that. So you can get through the next challenge. So let fear be your motivator. When you feel scared to do something or speak your truth or stand in your creative expression, let your fear push you to do it anyway. All right, let it be your motivator. Nocturnal animals. So there may be some nocturnal animals on your animal spirit totem. That could be anything from owls, bats, It could be mice. It could be animals that come out at night. It could be any animal that comes out at night. Of course, a lot of people don't want to claim rodents as their spirit animals, but keep in mind these creatures were in the wild. They weren't always in people's homes and stuff like that. So look at it as more a part of nature, like you would a hamster, rather than, like, ugh. But nocturnal animals, if you feel any connection to any animals that are out that work at night and sleep during the day, they are really, really protecting you and guiding you at this time and trying to help you through your fear is what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, and here's a message, maybe personal to some of you. If the vibe ain't right, get the hell up out of there or away from those people. Listen to your gut feeling. So this is pretty much saying if you're in a situation that it just feels like the vibe is off and this just ain't right, or you're in a work environment and it's just like this vibe is off, your ancestors are coming through to say, why you still there? Or why you still involved in it? Okay. You know what? Like the bears. When you said bears, when I thought nocturnal animals, I thought of bears because they hibernate. For some reason, that's funny that I don't know when you wrote that because, my YouTube is delaying showing me stuff. Stacy, and how are you? But yeah, I thought bears, and I was almost gonna say, bears could be included in that totem because they hibernate. They sleep for a long, long time, but I don't know. Since you said that, that's kind of confirmation that I guess I could throw bears in there. And I don't even know if that was in regards to the nocturnal animals, but yeah, I actually literally thought bears. So maybe that's something special for me and you, our totem. I don't know. That's interesting though that I looked and saw that right when I was going to say it, but I stopped myself. So next card, Sun in Leo. We getting a lot of sun. Okay, not a lot of moons. A time of celebration and success is on the way. In the next 5 days, you are going to experience some joy. Something's going to make you very, very excited and happy. Okay. And I'm thinking by July. Yeah, by July, you're going to be in a space like this where you just feel like leaping up to the sun. So in the next 5 days, you're going to start to feel that shift. Okay. You're going to start to feel like, wow, a lot of things I'm succeeding in. I'm getting a lot of successes. Things that I wanted to accomplish, I'm doing it. And then by July is when you're going to be like, wow, you'll see the full shift. Okay. Eclipse in Scorpio, regeneration, stand firm in the eye of the storm. So right now you are going through what may seem like a period where things are getting disheveled, sorry. And you might feel like, oh my God, all these things are coming apart. It's like a storm is just blowing down everything I thought was stable, everything I built. And Spirit is saying you're going through a regenerating process where these things are being wiped out and cleared so that your new stuff can come in. So stay in the eye of the storm. Let the chaos happen around you, but you stay peace within. And as Spirit is just going to be cleaning and clearing for you. Do not get sucked into the storm. And I'm going to tell y'all a quick story while I pull this other card. I was getting sucked into the storm over the weekend. For a minute, made me very emotional. The storm could come in the form of people who mean well. And that's how my storm came. People who mean well. They felt like they needed to tell me the path I was on, what I'm doing, who I love, who I can't love, where I could live, where I shouldn't live. And they're older than me. And I'm being the oldest in my family, I tend to give a respect to people who I see as my big brother or big sisters. So if they're telling me stuff, I'm listening. But this weekend, I was soaking it in to the point where it was starting to make my mind confused with what my heart was feeling and a whole lot of craziness. And I started to feel like I was in the storm. Like, oh my God, I don't know what direction I'm going in. I felt lost, very emotional. Now and I'd like to thank Caitlin. I don't know if you're on this live, but she kind of snapped me. That's one of my client friends. And she, sister friends at this point. And she kind of brought me back to reality, like, stand in how you feel and everything. So it's the student becoming the teacher. She's been really helpful a lot with my when I get thrown off. So yeah, that's just a little side note to you guys. Don't get sucked into the storm. Maintain your center, maintain your focus. Let everything else go crazy around you, but don't let yourself lose the focus on what it is you want and what it is you want to do. And then we got Sun in Aries, new beginnings, a leap of faith. And you know I love the Sun in Aries. That's what we're in right now. So you already might be experiencing some new beginnings, or you might be getting a lot of opportunities now where it's like, do I take this leap? And this card is confirmation. You're going to have to take a leap of faith in order to get a new beginning. If you are not willing to trust in the universe and move forward fearlessly, then you will not get your end game. Okay? So it's a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion in this. With eclipse and Scorpio though being there, I feel like there's stuff that's going to be revealed that's been secret that you are going to find out that may be a cause to your storm, and it's feeling like you're in a storm and things are getting knocked down and pushed out the way and stuff you didn't expect is happening. But it's all for your new beginning and your joy, your happiness. All right, let's see what else we have here. Wow, this is some intense energy, guys. I love to see new beginnings, I swear. When I see a card and it says new beginnings, it just makes my heart go, yes. Exactly what we need. Okay. Maybe I should shuffle more because I didn't think I did it enough. And that was a card that I saw already. If it comes up again, then it's confirmation it was meant for the tribe. I have to shuffle on my lap because I got crystals all over my table. I'll find a better setup later in this week. Alrighty. That card comes back. Alright, so we have angelic realms, a team effort, charity, validation, and patience. So, my Power 3s, you have angels working with you. Pay attention. Alright? Call on them. Angels can protect you and assist you, but they can't do but so much without your permission. They cannot interfere. So, and these angels, I'm getting a very loyal. They might have been around you for a long time, for lifetimes. They help you listen to your intuition. Okay, so listen to your third eye. And they help call on the collaborations you need. All right. You're going to get validated. Maybe you were feeling like you weren't good enough for something. They want you to be patient, and know that your validation is coming if you haven't received it already. But there is a team effort necessary. So there are people that belong in your soul tribe are being called in towards you to help you progress forward. We got inner oracle. Oh, wow. A lot with the third eyes coming through for you, group 3. You are the channel. Deja vu, self-fulfilling prophecy. So a lot of things that you kind of intuitively felt and saw and knew in your heart, you're going to start realizing you were right. Okay, and you should have been listening to your intuition, and it's going to get even stronger in these next 5 days. You're going to have a lot of deja vus where it's like, that didn't happen. It feels like it happened before because you saw it. All right, you saw it, you felt it, and that's why it feels like a deja vu. But yeah, be careful of what you're thinking. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Hey, Afua. Things that you prophesize, you will fulfill. So be aware of what you intuitively choose to express. Maybe intuitively you're feeling something is negative or something not good is going to come of a situation. They want you, like we said earlier in the moon reading for the collective, focus on the positive. So even when something seems negative, they want you to focus on the positive because you are going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you prophesize, you are going to do, and it's going to happen. But you are the channel is the first message of this card. So know that even if you are here today getting a read, I get readings, you have the ability as well to be an oracle and to channel and get messages from angels, God, ascended masters, and spirit guides and ancestors. And lastly, Wow, this is a powerful group. I'm glad I picked 3. Magical alchemy, innovation, ingenuity, curiosity ahead of your time. So yeah, you're a very old soul, my group 3s. Very old. You've been here many, 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 many times. And what your purpose is in this lifetime is to be an innovator. To be innovative. To do the things that other people wouldn't do. To do things that maybe will spark curiosity in other people. Make them curious to learn about something that they never learned about before. But you may feel like your message is not being well received. Maybe some of your ideas are ahead of your time. Maybe not these people, this generation, this world seems like they're not ready for it. But Spirit is saying it is ready. It's time. You're on this planet at this time, in this moment, because you are needed. Okay? Your innovative ideas are needed. And maybe even can help you grow when you express some ideas, and maybe somebody will give you feedback. Maybe you'll learn something like, oh, I thought something wrong, or I had the wrong idea about something. But they're saying you have to be ready to make major changes and shifts in others and not worry about what they think. You have to stay genuine to who you are and your mission here. Wow. Okay, so let me get you a golden ticket. Those are some powerful cards, group 3. I'm gonna have to re-listen to this reading. Alrighty. And your golden ticket, your angel number. Wow. Angel number 252. So Google it, see what message you get from your angels. But you have the Death to Rebirth card. Time to let some folks go. And that's very hard to hear. It's time for you to let some things come to an end so that something new can be reborn. All right? Your golden ticket is telling you your gold, your wealth, your blessings will come when you release certain people that are not serving your highest good. And if you chose this power, and even if you didn't, the first people you think of, even if you love them dearly, right now, they are not serving your highest good and do not need to be in your energy. Okay? And you just got to let them go. And it's also, I also got another nudge. Sometimes you want to cling to thinking of somebody a certain way. Maybe they're showing you one side of themselves. And then when you hear about them in another light, it's hard for you to accept it. And they're telling you that they're sending people and messages and signs to you to know that somebody's not right, okay? Or something's not good for you. And you need to let them go, all right? Wow, you need to play that number then. So, really, really listen, all right? And I'm getting, and this is for group 3, I'm really getting that it's going to be difficult hearing things about somebody or people around you, or even just having your eyes opened on your own. Maybe the person will tell on themselves and you'll realize, ooh, okay, you can't be in my vibration anymore. You can't. And it's not healthy for me. And you have to start finding your way out of it or cutting that connection. So get some black tourmaline group 3s and anybody in the collective who wants to clear any negative energy. Black tourmaline. This is a real pretty one with all of this here. Usually it's just the black. But yeah. Get some black tourmaline. It will help you block any negatives. It will help you let me look at my notes again. I like to be on point. Yeah, it'll help you purify negative energy in people and in environments around you. So in the case that you have to deal with somebody, maybe you have folks around you, you got to work with them and their energy is just, ugh. Get yourself some kind of energy protection so you can stay grounded. And your last message is from the Oracle Rumi. And it says, the courage of your love. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Wow. Your heart is strong enough to overpower old patterns. It says, surrender into love's sanctuary without conditions or equivocation. You are not to give in to shaming stories that cast your regal lion-like nature in the falsehood of victimization and powerlessness. Roar at such lies until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath. Assert the dignity of your own heart and soul. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this overall is to just come from a place of love. Go into your heart, listen to your heart center. Release old patterns. Maybe you had a way that you constantly are known for. Like maybe you're someone who you give people a lot of second chances. You know, take this gun out my mouth. Maybe you're somebody who is like, oh, okay, they did this, but you know, maybe this time they won't. Or maybe you're somebody who you always listen to negative stories about yourself, or you repeat them in your head. I remember this happened to me. I remember this person did that to me. I remember when I did this to that person. And they're saying, like, let it go. Whatever's keeping these ideas and thoughts about yourself stuck to you, you need to let it go and stay in a place of love. And I'm feeling self-love, okay? Love yourself. Big time. All right? Don't fall into feeling like a victim or feeling powerless, because you are very strong. All right? Very strong. So get rid of these old ideas and images of yourself and move into this new bright future that's coming for you, because you got big things on the horizon. I'm feeling with this, with the entire collective. Anybody that's drawn to this reading, just know there's a lot of collaborations coming through that are going to be good and some that are going to be bad. And you have to be able to discern good or bad. Also know that you're going to find a lot of opportunities that are going to scare you coming in. Opportunities to really blow up, you know, and it might make you nervous. So they're saying, get rid of fear. Call on your angels, call on your spirit guides, go within, listen to your intuition was really, really, really pushed. Open up that third eye, listen to how you feel, not so much what you're thinking. Your mind can kind of confuse things, but your heart is always straight. You know if you love someone, you know if you love an environment, you know if you love a job or whatever, and you know if you don't. So it's saying listen, because you only get confused when you start to think. Like, I really don't love what I'm doing. But then you go into your mind and it's like, but I need to do it to make money. And this is what I've always been doing all my life. And it just makes sense because I should do it. I went to school for this and blah, blah. You know, that's where everything gets messed up. Try to only work from the heart. These next 5 days, you're going to see a lot of things coming in and a lot of people going out. It is what it is. And I think on that note, I'm going to give you one more affirmation to go with from the Moon deck. And this is for everybody to vibe for everybody. The whole collective was a final affirmation we can carry with us. And I would say take this affirmation with you. If you could say it each morning, do that. Wow. So this is the card. Looks like a full moon on top of that. Let go of the anxieties of others is the message. So maybe you're feeling anxious or you're feeling anxieties and these are not yours. This isn't your energy. This is coming from other people. And the Spirit is saying do not carry their energy. Do not carry their stress or their worry. All right. Stay in your center. Stay in the calm of the storm. All right. So I got for you guys. Please remember to like the video. It helps get me into the algorithm of the YouTube suggestions and recommendations. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll probably be doing some more reads this week. I'm feeling really pumped in that direction right now. And maybe I'll do a Steam session since that card came up that some of us could use one. Anyway, with that said, peace. Y'all know where I'm going. Blessings and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love you guys.